Good morning and welcome to VSA Capital 5 Minute Morning Miner. It's Tuesday, the 5th of July, and it's just clouded over down in Cornwall, so might as well do a bit of work instead of enjoying a holiday. Why not? Morning, Paul. How are you?
I'm very well, and it's bright and sunny, clear skies here in London at the moment.
Well, things are always a little bit different down in Cornwall, as we know with the mining industry. Anyway, there we
That's
go.
right.
Let's move on to some news today, shall we?
Right.
Why don't we kick off with, I think we've had a DFS release on Swangy Hill out of Macango Resources, a Shanghai Mining Club member.
Yes, that's right. It is a release by Macango on the DFS for the Songwei Hill rare earths deposit there in Malawi. Post-tax NPV of 559 million US dollars for an internal rate of return to 31.5%. And a 2.5 year payback period estimated using the prices they used for the rare earths there. Expecting that they do hold Songwei on a 100% basis at this point, and they're just waiting for the government of Mali now to give them final approvals to give consent, as well as Kango, of course, wanting to raise this initial capex of $277 million as part of the building for this new rare earth mine. It's going to be an integrated project here because they'll send the concentrates probably up to their initiative in Poland for processing at Puławy up there. So the idea is to have both working in tandem in order to be able to deliver and otherwise upgrade within Macango together. So further optimization of the project will be undertaken to see if they can lower the capex and operating cost estimates still further.
Slowly but surely they're getting there, aren't they? It's quite exciting, really. Okay, let's also, there's a new debt facility, I think, being arranged by Afritin, which we've been talking about quite a lot recently. They seem to be progressing rather well as well.
Yes, that is right. They have arranged a new debt facility. This part of their ongoing programs to gradually increase tin and production and prepare the site as well for a potential lithium output in future from the pegmatites there at the US Tin project in northwest Namibia. The lending facility of Namibian dollars 100 million, which is about 5.5 million in British sterling terms, and it's a senior lending facility. And with that, they would increase the throughput to 840,000 tons, from 840,000 tons per annum to 1 million tons per annum. So a throughput increase of 16%, and also improve the recovery rates on concentrates by about 10% or so, up to 68%. So the idea using this money, of course, in order to even get better margins from the U.S. Operation at this point.
Well, it's one I think that's starting to look really interesting. We'll be watching out for more news there. Now, Paul, you love an assay result, don't you? You're well known for loving an assay result. I think we had some from the Brazilian miner Sarabi Gold.
Well, yeah, this is important also from the style of mineralization that they've discovered. This is a porphyry copper mineralization that they've discovered here in Brazil with drilling that they've done on what they call the Matilda project or prospect down there. Long intervals of a couple of 100 meters with the grades copper equivalent between 0.2 and 0.3%, and internal intervals as high as 0.7% copper equivalent. These are 3 holes in a 2.5 kilometer by 1.2 kilometer copper gold soil anomaly, and there are more anomalies yet for them to test in this particular area. 4 more, in fact. Just to remind investors, these are the kinds of grades that Yamana Gold had in the Chapada mine operation that they produced for many years down in Brazil and then sold on to Lundin. I believe it's Lundin for $1 billion. So no small scale the potential here in this particular one.
Happy days. All right. Anything else you want to comment on, Paul?
Yes, we had some high-grade drilling gold hits from 2 ASX-listed players. First of all, newly listed ASX Flynn Gold had high-grade come back from their first drilling program down on their Golden Ridge land position in East Tasmania. And we're talking very high grades here, several ounces per ton across the mineable widths in the first drilling. So, as you can imagine, the geologists are very keen to get back into this particular one with the drill rigs. It's shear zone or vein hosted mineralization along a Hornfels granite contact there in East Tasmania. Then in the Polar X situation, their first drilling on a project they have called Star Canyon in Humboldt County, just south of the operating Florida Canyon heap leach operation, has also come up with some high grade as well as multi-meters of tens of meters of bulk low grade gold mineralization as well. So that one remains open-ended, so they will do more drilling on that one.
Sounds very positive. Excellent. I think we'll call it a day there, Paul, and back again tomorrow.
Very good. See you then.